face for support.
That's just his face.
Are you sure, Coral? Yeah. LGD, I think it's fair to say they have more of like a straightforward draft in a sense. Like
yes.
This is more standard for the draft, or for the meta right now. It's more standard for how they usually play. What I would like to see out of Liquid to try to execute the strategy is tempo. Like, you gotta play fast. You have a Pugna, a Nature's Prophet, and a Drow. You wanna start taking towers, you wanna limit the map from the enemy, because if you don't, and they start farming up on Naga and Gyro, I really don't favor you later in the game. Like, there's this mid-game timing that you have to hit. Get auras, get like pipe against the Gyro and all the magic damage from the other heroes, and see what you can get done. Well, let's see how this goes. Decent damage being done to GH bottom, not too shabby. I have not seen a Drow game at TI until this one. Out of all the games I have watched, we haven't watched every single game, but we've seen a big sample, and it's been picked. We're being told.
Okay. We haven't already yet.
It has been picked. Maybe once then.
God, FY, don't be getting that far. The Spike again trying to create a little bit of extra space, but GH's movement speed is perfect hit, perfect block, and that's first blood going the way of GH, and Army even being body blocked up by these trees. This is why you love watching Mind Control of Nature's Prophet. He makes life so hard, while Charles will go down to Miracle up on the top. Another Spike, GH a little too deep underneath the tower. He'll die at the tier 2. And FY would like to go for a little bit more, getting into Mind Control. He'll need his Spike back in order to get this kill, but he's got full mana, and that's going to be Hex as well as Spike. But Mind Control, enough life, enough armor, he backs up.
Yeah, FY backed off because the Elder Titan TP'd. He felt like if he was going to chase that kill, it would end up costing him, so he plays it safe. Nature's Prophet will TP back with the scroll, and then TP back to the lane with a teleportation spell. One thing that only this hero can do this early on in the game. Obviously no boots of travel available to anyone 3 minutes in, but this guy can technically play like he has boots of travel, so very nice. Yeah, that was an excellent body block from Mind Control, and the Impale from, or the Earth Spike from Lion when he came back, just as good.
Alright, GH is doing so much damage again. Up with the 61. Just runned in, tries to use the side camp, but the Hex is from FY. This is the upside about the...
Liquid will want to come back to him top very soon.
They're going after Miracle.
But for now, yeah.
They want him before he's level 6. FY is coming in from the side. They can easily get the Hex and the follow-up. It's not even a Ravage being triggered. Stopping the Elder Titan, making sure nothing was going to come out from his stomp. FY, however, GH has hit so hard, plus 166 damage, because all the heroes got hit by that as Mind Control beats into Chalice. But that's Chalice. That's a huge-ass Tidehunter.
It's a huge mistake, too. That's just flat-out miscommunication from LGD. They full-on stacked the Earth Spike and the Ravage, so they ended up not having enough stun duration to take out Miracle, and then they also lose a hero in the process, getting killed off by the Elder Titan. That is really bad news for them. That's
because Ravage is down. Like, that's the one thing that would have stopped Team Liquid from... Don't think twice about it.
Also, forward that DD.
Mind Control, jumping himself forward, ensnared up. Chalice still has that Blink Ravage available. Mind Control's low. X-Nova starts creating a couple of copies, but where's the extra help? Now the Blink Ravage comes in, right on top of Mind Control. Enough damage, it should be. He's actually hiding inside the Sprout, beginning his TP out. The Anchor Smash won't be enough damage. Mind Control will get away to safety. And the ET Splitter, how much have they got? Arme just wants to reset things up for a second. And he'll TP away to safety, but the Rod of Atos! He cancels it! Kura kept the range! Arme will die. Shan, Ravage is down, they feel confident. No Song of the Siren either. And no buyback for the Naga, so they can't even scout. With LGD, they want to contest. In they jump, hit the Anchor Smash. Somnus, what have they really got? The cooldown will begin with the Rod of Atos once again, controlling up Somnus. The homing missile goes towards Weehub and Chalice. Defensive disruption, X-Nova trapped inside the Sprout. They've got a little bit more damage, not just a little bit, a hell of a lot more. Miracle jumps in for the double searing chains. A double stun will be nice, but he's still burning in the flame gun. Miracle, even while napping, is able to kill LGD.
Oh, that's so much more than what Liquid came for. They not only get the Roach, they get 3 extra kills, and I don't, you know, it's always easy to pike eventually instead of this to get out of Sprout, or he needs to accept sitting in Sprout. Naga being annoying in mid.
As always, rooting up Kuro. Kuro also went for the +3 Nether Ward health. Just anything to make sure you've got more problems.
Yep.
Somnus, underneath the Radiant Observer Ward's gonna be careful. We able to get the silence, but the Hex on Nature's Prophet, the Finger of Death, instantly dead from Mind Control. Again, one of these TPs where you don't BKB. And LGD punish hard, and the Song of the Siren may allow LGD to punish even harder. Chalice, he's ready for the Ravage, combining with the call down. Kuro, they want to knock him down. Chalice, she holds off on the Ravage, and Weeha will just BKB back out of this one. And maybe with Chalice being forced up down, he can finally kill off with the Ravage. GH, he clips the back of Dro Ranger, but he has no more of a team. Miracle will come in and finish the job. Chalice is down.
He lost a gem.
And they do lose the...
That's got to be Miracle's job. Did I say Miracle for Drow? Weeha? Yeah, whatever. Ember's going to deal with Naga. I think that's the call here. That we think Ember can solve this together with an Nature's Prophet Mjolnir. That's enough for the Naga for now.
Well, he's going Shivas into Aghanim Scepter for the Ember Spirit. And still nothing in the quick buy for Mind Control, but I'll let you know when he's got something in there. Kuro's on the dewarding mission. He's going for his own Aghanim Scepter.
Yep. On
Pugna, so all about survival.
Killing off illusions with the Scepter cooldown 0. That's what he wants. He's just going to spam it on Naga in the fight and try to kill as many healers as possible.
I like this pressure from Miracle. He did it on the bottom lane, now he's up on top. Clean up the creep wave, Spirit back out again. Always force TP back from LGD. So LGD, as they're rapidly approaching multiple heroes to the tier 2 tower on bottom, they won't feel confident.
The classic Naga TP back.
Oh my god, what is this? My Control, get the hell out of there. Destruction comes up. He's took a BKB TP, and that's exactly what he's going to do, and there's nothing they can do. My Control will complete. Meanwhile, Chalice and Somnus. Miracle's coming up behind them with the double damage room, but a quick blink away from Chalice and then walk straight back over to him. That's the play. As Miracle, he'll spirit straight past Somnus, but My Control, he joined the fight. The Hex is out, combining with a Ravage! Goodbye, Miracle! Goodbye, Mind Control! The Aegis Immortal will pop. The rest of Liquid was thinking of coming over, but they're gonna leave him for dead. A perfect timing stun from FY, and that is a dead Mind Control.
I don't think Miracle accounted for the Hex.
Chains off Dro Ranger. Somnus just BKBs at Mind Control. Hello! He just jumped in. He's sprouted, but he's actually locked inside the Roshan pit with Somnus, the Finger of Death to give the extra damage. Mind Control's down. What? And Roshan is up. Good question. Good question. What the hell indeed?
This guy is no chill, man. It's true.
Now they find Miracle with a Ravage. Chalice hit so hard. Miracle's down with no buyback available. And Arme's in the back lines. They're catching out all these cores. Weeha, he has to BKB and tries to push him back over. Somnus will walk back in again. You got 3 LGD players licking their wounds in the back lines, but it won't matter when you've got the tanky Immortal Arme on the front lines, killing up Weeha. Consume the cheese all you want. Take away the rest of your life into the follow-up stun. One after one after one. Team Liquid, they fall down. The struts are out this house. A triple kill, and Ultra is giving some life from Somnus on 160 HP. He's still got the Titanic available. Now he'll trigger it. The SD will disrupt him up, but they're wasting time with the Gust back. They're going to kill off Somnus as well as the Lion and SD. Team Liquid are going to try and take Roshan. Buyback comes in from Gyrocopter. Ravage still available from Chalice. He'll jump in. He'll hit the whole kit and caboodle. Here's some life. Weeha with the Gust back. He needs to push back still for Koro. And Miracle retreating out through the north. They gave him the life, but look at Naga. She's charging forward. She wants to bring down Weeha. Mind Control is just trying to walk this off. Arme, the Song of the Siren. It's actually saving his life. Weeha almost killed him. Have they got anything to really get him? At the end of this song, the heart's kicked in. They get the life. The Finger of Death from FY. Puts down the Dro Ranger. Mind Control can TP back home to safety. Hemisphere can buy back too. But can they defend? LGD can go either back for Roshan. You've got the cooldown talent now for Mind Control. He's going to be everywhere. But he needs to be home. It's in trouble.
I actually can't believe how good that fight was from Liquid. How much they accomplished. He jumped in with a hang on, Miracle.
Instead, is there a 4-star? Yeah, there is. I'll get him back inside the base. As Gyrocopter's trying to have his own little battle. The tier 4 talents to finally drop down. That's a huge creep wave. They need to try and fight this one back. Gyrocopter will just BKB, finish off the radiation. Doesn't need to do GH, can't do anything. Fingers down. Mind Control trying to kill off someone, but the Titanic gave him all the life to survive this. And there's little to nothing that Miracle can do. Even the Rocket's able to hit. That is GG. LGD.
Purge. You know, yeah, it's just solid. I would agree with putting the...
He's not going to throw it. And out of all of this, it's 3 bounty runes to LGD and 1 to Team Liquid. And by the way, Mind Control and Arme have been beating the crap out of each other for the last minute. Like, they've been going hammer and tongs.
Miracle also didn't skill Greevil's Grief. so they didn't even get the bonus gold from the one bouncer they got. I'm not sure if he's worried that he needs to skill Acid Spray to even sustain and be in this lane, but perhaps that's the
against the tri-lane. Here comes the arrow. Concoction would actually guarantee this kill against the SK. Burrow strike through. It doesn't come out in time. He level 3 now.
Could probably just killed it for the rune then. If this is not the opportunity where you would use another spell, I'm not sure what he was waiting for. Maybe Acid Spray was the idea, perhaps needed. So it's going to be a 2v3 lane. Alchemist will absolutely get great farm in this lane if they don't send down the extra hero and the Shadow Demon to test Alch.
But ST just got sent up towards the top lane to try and zone mind control out. I think Arme gave the SOS call and said, like, okay, mind control's going to start to bully me. 4 mangoes, he can just harass and regen through it all. Chalice taking it for the team. Burrow strikes available only because he consumes the mango, but he doesn't have Sandstorm available. One more hit if they can get close enough to him, will do it, but it won't happen. In fact, Chalice will probably have to walk all the way back to base now, leaving X-Nova alone in the lane.
It's not even that fast, he doesn't have boots.
This control. He's already had a lot of problems because every time he tries to go for a pull, FY is just disrupting him. Somnus, that's problematic. Weeha's going to pull him back, Somnus. Very lucky to survive this, but he'll take it. But this is really nice from Chalice. He actually Quelling Bladed the Sentry Ward. The second Kura put it down. And that's why GH has to plan a second one and then a third one. He's actually going to get rid of the secondary Sentry Ward by planning his own. But it all comes a little too late. GH already gets the hit in.
Armis is generally really good at this torrent timing. But that was... I think that was off by almost half a second.
Under attack.
Sure, you have to be pretty clutch against Mirana, right? But you can let the chip come in. It happens. Sometimes you die on your 2 tower minute 10.
Weeha just doesn't care. He had to burn his one charge to have enough mana to get a Whirling Death.
Defensive. If he goes Lotus or if he goes Yules, you save it until after he's forced to use that by something else, then you look better. Konka almost has that vessel, but
he's just bringing so much attention towards this mid lane. Take the Timber, sit behind the tower, force 3 to 4 heroes to rotate in. SK doesn't want to do this. He's 200 gold away from completing up his Blink Dagger. But having these supports, they're definitely not strong enough themselves, even if Shakiro does have fantastic strength game for a support hero. Like, that just works in the favor of Wii with another Timber Chain forward. FY, X-Nova knows he needs to actually stand inside the Chakram to commit the Ice Path. The only way to get back up to safety, and now here comes Arme. Kura runs off to the side. Weeha knows he can just chain himself away from this Lifestealer who can't control him.
I am. Ha!
Kura's dead.
Should be. Weeha's still on the run back out of this one, so we get to go PMP. Kura's in very, very deep with the SK. Shakiro almost dying to Kuro, but Nichols looking for his own stun onto Chalice, but he'll have to blink underneath the tower to get it. With the Acid Spray, Arrow flies forward, but Miracle is the one to claim the kill and the tier 1 tower afterwards. There's no fortification to stop that. But down on bottom lane, they're hunting. Weeha staying in what is normally the enemy of the Timber Soul, the trees.
Every enemy can be.
Technically, Timber Soul is 4 trees, not off.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He likes breaking them.
Yes.
That's not really how it works.
I still miss that whole, like, how many trees can entire community destroy?
That clicking game?
that was so good.
Oh my god, I don't know how much I clicked in that.
Oh. They were great community challenges. I hope they come back sometime soon.
I remember how ridiculous the original numbers were.
How many illusions can you create? There we go again. Banishment and the Ice Path hold him in position. Burn down Weeha. The Timber Chain won't work this time. The tree is his enemy because it obviously moved. And the stun. Oh boy, Arme. Team Liquid just want to prove they've got some damage. X-Nova wants to prove he's got some control. TPing away to safety. FY, he won't be so lucky. No disruption, no catcher, nothing really to do apart from, well, to die. He's making it work for it though. The poison spray begin the torrent spam. Moonlight Shadow from Team Liquid. Sentry Wards, where are they right now? As the arrow, the chain's done. They're going to be absolutely perfect on top of the Jakira for the GA, protecting Liquid. They still haven't taken out Roshan yet. Somnus is in the middle of the pit. Weeha chaining himself back out, but he's pulled back in again. Nowhere he wants to be, especially with the Spirit Vessel on top of him. Again, he is down with the Alchemist, and the torrent is going to make it impossible to actually get the hit into Roshan. Who's going to kill him? Killed by the Radiant. And the Aegis model snatched out by Somnus. He'll be able to survive. And Arme just goes ham. Look at him just rip everybody apart. Get over here.
Okay,
GH will go during nighttime phase, so the vision game is not fantastic. In fact, it's LGD who have the Observer and Sentry down, so they see the Sentry being planted, so that allowed BKB from Somnus to be triggered. He just got the slight early warning system, and SK Chalice ready to go again with the blink. Burrow Strike over on 2, into the epicenter. What's he got? Kuro, that's what they've got. Didn't even need to use the epicenter. Burrow Strike's off cooldown in 3 seconds time. Blink's gonna take a little longer than that, but with the Purge mind control, having a hard time getting away as we are. Brought back to the X-Mark spot, into the back row, Pyre and Ice Path. No way to escape, or does he? Tipper chain up, but he's still being locked in position. Another X-Mark spot, it just keeps coming. Lotus Orb, it won't care. A double kill for Ame. Another long death time of 50 seconds for the Timbersaw.
Perfect.
He is still alive. Let's go. Chalice in a little bit of trouble. Burrow strikes up the hill. The Ignite's going to follow him very, very deep. Well, okay, don't test that whole living thing. He'll walk away from this as SD does buy back.
That worked out very well for Liquid this time around. Weehaw survived. They got the kill on the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon buys back and they reset. And I don't think they really used anything except maybe Moonlight Shadow.
Yep.
Yeah. Alchemist didn't use his BKB.
Now they're going to smoke and go.
Okay.
The Chemical Rage is on cooldown for 17 more seconds. So
this is a really big moment.
This is the only downside. Like they don't have that available. There's no BKB on the Kunkka. There's no protection from Somnus. The smoke in the backline, delivery system SK is ready to go, and he'll instantly go on top of Weehaw with a burst out. Weehaw instantly explodes. They'll get the actually no, they can't even get the rebuttal because FY defensive disruption. Somnus, they can't protect him enough. Miracle sitting right on top of him, moving his attention over towards Ame. The back under the tower. Another Ice Path will connect. Another double Burrow Strike from Chalice. Kuro's low on life. The GH will pop up as Miracle. He looks over towards Jakiro and able to bring him down inside the tree line. Pushed to the tier 2 tower in mid, and he blinks again. Another disruption from FY. Trying to control up Miracle, using this Radiant Sperm for his advantage. He's just taking them AWOL away from the rest of the heroes, and that allows him to go on top of mind control. Ame moves forward. Miracle does have the triple kill, but Ame is the bigger beast, bringing down Kuro. And he knows he matches up well against the Alchemist. Oh wait, he actually got...
He didn't leave? He had 3 leaps? Maybe he thought he was going to be fine, or maybe he just thought he was dead.
The position, Miracle, Concoction will fly up to Challenge, was able to get himself down into the lane. Ice Path trying to create more space, but the issue is really from FY. He gets the disruption over on Miracle, but Weeha's already taken the SD's life. Challenge wants to take at least somebody back, or at least he'll take him in. With a Fire Strike forward, now Arming has to go to work. Omni protected by that A on this. They still want to kill him off with the bow. He connects, and the Torrent, they just hold them in position. The GA cannot do enough work. And maybe Miracle,
so weak right now.
He doesn't have that Chemical Rage anymore. Pulled back into the Ice Path. He went back into it too. Weehaw, he's now the next target. Tipper changed himself back up, but once again the top. And everyone's just checking Roshan. I love how Chalice is doing it. He's the Torrent. Connects over on Weehaw. Chalice, he comes up Fire Strike. They're looking to take out Kuro at the very start. A quick force up. It's Kuro further away. With the Tiger here. It's so hard, and with the bow coming in, it's really problematic. But they're underneath the shrine. Team Liquid, the regeneration combining with the GA is still not enough. A double buyback is required. And one from SK2. Thomas just wants to walk this one off. The Miracle wants to kill him. And they've got him too. Mind Control actually gets the double kill. But Ame trying to go to work over on Weehaw. Too much armor to work with. But the epicenter from Chalice and the triple Burrow Strike, putting Liquid in a rough position. The Burrow Strike, okay, he stuns on FY. He's him on the front lines, pretty copies of Miracle, and actually those SD illusions helping Ame to finish the job, but that's where you get the buyback in from the Alchemist. TP out towards the shrine. Weehaw getting hit by yet another Spirit Vessel. They protected. The Lotus Orb is up, and now GH flies the arrow forward. No one's going to get hit by that one. Splits both the creep wave as well as the 3 heroes. At Miracle, he's too far forward. The Overwind's trying to break him free. The Torrent has the ship. They push him all back. Miracle forced up, but Chalice will stay with him, and they bring him down. 2 minutes on the sideline after the dive back, and Ame once more. Mind Control will TP out. Weehaw, he has to intercept the creep wave or something, but no, he gets X-Mark. He's going to be pulled back in once again. Chalice has the Burrow Strike, but the Timber Chain. Weehaw with the TP away. No! The Burrow Strike, it pulls him back in. The Lotus Orb also works against him too, with the Torrent combination, cancelling the chain away. Weehaw, he shall fall. There's enough poison on him without buyback. Timber is down the mid to claim the GG. Depends how hard and fast they push, but it's a 1.5-minute window. Tier 4s, that'll be the next target. Yeah, they're going to end this now.
Look at Lifestealer just mauling this. 5 seconds per tower. He's not even raging for it.
He doesn't need to. There's no real threat. The Burrow Strike comes in on Mind Control. It's protected a little bit, but now Ame in for the open wounds. Mind Control will Lotus Crimson, but he then gets caught in the torrent shift combination. They force-staff him up almost inside the ice path. But the tier 4 towers are totally lost. They're doing everything they can, Liquid, to try and repel LGD. But Miracle will concede it with the GG call. LGD will 2-0 the series, keeping that top position in the group stage.